What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we got a box of Romance Dawn. And here's what's important about my box of Romance Dawn. I bought it for retail from a local shop. Now, what is actually important here, I actually got it below retail. They gave me a discount for buying the whole box. I bought it from a toy shop, not like a card or not a local card game store, just my local toy shop. Although they do have a good card section. I tend to use my local game store where I can for obvious reasons, but there is a toy shop near me where they have a very generous card section, and I do like to frequent there when I have the opportunity. I actually rang up today looking to see some Paramount War, and they didn't have any Paramount War. What they did have was a new delivery of Romance Dawn, and they asked if I'd like a box. And I said yes, expecting to go in and pay exactly retail, which is £100 and 56 pence. But no, it turned out they charged me 84 quid for the whole box. And then gave me a £5, £5 voucher for my next visit. As if that wasn't generous enough. So this was a very cheap box of Romance Dawn. And then here's a lesson, right? We're going to open this, obviously, to see what the pulls are. But the lesson here very simply is, those reprints are coming. And when I say the reprints are coming, I don't mean every store is going to magically have infinite stock overnight. I mean restocks are coming. This got delivered to the toy shop near me today. They just got a new, and they got a couple other boxes. And here's the thing, right? I tell you guys all the time, be nice, look after your fellow nerd fans and all of that. And they had another box there that I could have bought for the same price. And I could have flipped that so easily. But now, instead, someone else is going to go into that shop and they're going to find Romance Dawn and they're going to be as happy as I was today when I found it. And that's more important to me, honestly. I tell you guys all the time, scalping is bad. Don't be that person. I could have bought the other box they still had in stock for below retail. And I wanted to. You'll know I wanted to. But I chose not to so the next person in could get a box. But when I tell you guys the reprints are coming, the restocks are coming, they are. This box is proof of that. What's the box topper? Oh, I keep forgetting this is, because some games like, like My Hero Academia I've been opening on this channel, they actually have, they've got box toppers just in clear plastic bags. I forget that these are in their own little booster pack. We've got Perona and Alvida, so either any box topper except for those two, because they're the two I've opened previously. What do we get? Oh, Who's Who, that I do actually have. I have the Japanese version of this. My Japanese box of Romance, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I do. I believe this was the box topper in my Japanese box of Romance Dawn. So yay! Right, so 24 packs. We'll have a chat about restocks and all of that as we go. Nice and simple. What I'm looking for here is cool alternate arts I don't already have. I'd like to get a Shanks because I got Yamato in my previous box. And in terms of super rares, we are missing Luffy, Law, and Crocodile. They are the three I didn't pull in my previous box. So let's go and have a gander, shall we? Oh, I'm so excited to be opening Romance Dawn again. They actually, when I went to the Treasure Cup in Birmingham, I did the casting there. Incidentally, all the Top Cut rounds, hey, it's Zoro. All the Top Cut rounds, they're your rares for this box. All the Top Cut rounds for that tournament are in the description. So go check out the links in the description. You can watch all of them with commentary from myself and the lovely Ben. Ben's awesome. We like Ben. Ben was a very, very good casting partner. I had a great time casting with Ben. So, yeah, did all of that. And Bandai actually brought down a bunch of boxes and starter decks selling at retail. That is the only time I've personally seen them in somewhere near me. Oh, and we got Beppo and Miss All Day Sunday since the set launch. But I've been telling you guys all along, I've mentioned in many, many videos, I've been waiting. I wanted another box of Romance Dawn, like I'm sure most of the people watching this do. And I told you all the way along, I'm not paying ridiculous prices. I told you all I was very confident, oh, missed one, that I would be able to get a box of this at retail, and that I was going to hold out until I did. And it took a while. It took actually 3 months in the end. X-Drake and Sanji. Sanji, good card. We'll see about to play with that one. So it took me like 3 months, all right? It took me about 3 months to find Romance Dawn in the wild for not a ridiculous price. But it's out there. And like I say, I've been telling you guys all the way along here. Bandai, they're a profit-making company, right? That's what they do. So they want to make money. And they know Romance Dawn sells. And they're going to keep printing more. It's just such a popular card game that when it gets into places, it tends to sell out. What do we got? Ooh, Eustace Captain Kidd. It is a card that I got in my previous box. However, we've seen that this is, at least in the OPO1 format, a phenomenal card in green decks. It's got that ridiculous skill that when you got Don X1 and this character is rested, your opponent can only attack this character. Can't attack your leader or your other characters. And that is kind of broken, honestly. We saw some Kidd mirror matches at the Treasure Cup in Birmingham. Let's just say when Kidd hits the field, those games grind to a halt. But it's a very good card. It is one of the ones I got, but you get 7 super rares per box. So even if I get the free, I don't... if I got the free I didn't get last time, I'm still going to get 4 doubles. 4 I've already got. So if you're going to get one you've already got, that's a good one to get. Got Page 1 and Overheat as the rares. Obviously, Roanoa Zorro, a very good one to get. Law's actually a really good card. Sees a whole bunch of play. It's one of the ones I didn't get last time. My goal is to buy no singles. Now, I've said this before. If you want to just get one of every card, and that's my general collecting goal here, not including alternate arts, because that gets very expensive. You buy a box, you get 7 of the 10 super rares, hopefully one of the secret rares, and then, what do we got? We got Usopp, good card. Ooh, Bo Hancock. Again, not one of the ones we're after, but still, not a bad card. Yeah, not bad at all. It's a blocker who can draw on block sometimes, which is not too bad. So yeah, and then, when you buy a box, you should need to buy probably, one. Oh, it's the alternate art Don. And I could have known that because, of course, it is the only Don in the box that's got the different back. This is your regular Don backing. This is your secret rare Don backing. And, of course, you get one of these per box. So, in addition to your 7 super rares and your 2, well, they actually have different makeups. You get at least 2 secret rares / alternate arts, but it can sometimes be free depending how it goes. Nice. I like that. I should say, my last box, I actually did very, very well. Oh, what am I doing? Nami! Nami's one of the rares. That's a really good card. So Nami and I got completely thrown off by the alternate art there of the Don. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But we did get Nami as one of our rares. Nami's a very good card. Lets you search out your Straw Hat crew. Sees a bunch of play. Very cool card. Right, they're the rest of them. So yeah. So in every box, you get your alternate art Don, and you get 7 super rares and at least 2 secret rares / alternate arts. So, in theory, you buy a box and all you really need then is 3 super rares and 1 secret rare, and then you're golden. And I'm taking a bit of a risk with this box, because my last box was good. Okay, I'm not with the price I paid for it, but my last box, I got the alternate art of Don Quixote do Flamingo leader. Oh, like him, in fact, but the leader version. And I got the alternate art of, Yamato, the secret rare. So it was an incredible box. So really here, the goal is very simple. I want to get some cool alternate arts I don't have. Obviously, the Akira Igawa Roanoa Zorro is the dream, although the Akira Igawa Dracula Mihawk could also be very, very cool. And obviously the Nami and the Manga Shanks are, the other really big cards in the set. But, yeah, I just want to get the 3 super rares I don't already have, and Shanks. And then I've got one... Oh, we got Sanji and X-Drake. And then I have one of every card, not including alternate arts, and my binder will be complete. The worst case scenario for this box is that I pull a couple of bad alternate arts / secret rares that I don't need, and I don't get the 3 super rares I'm after, so I have to go and buy them anyway. Although the Luffy's fine, the Crocodile's fine. The Law is actually, of the 3 I need, the Law is by far the best one. Looks like we got one in this pack. So let's all cross our fingers we get the super rare Law, because that is a very cool card. We've got Overheat and Hey, there we go. Oh, that was very good timing. I love when that happens in an opening, when I'm like, oh, you know, I do really need to pull this card, and then it's like, oh, there it is. So now there's only 2 more that I need. So this is the one that's got blocker, and on play I can put a character to my hand, and then play a 3 cost or lower. But you usually, you know, say with a rare Nami, you play Nami, search for a Straw Hat Crew, and then later on, this is obviously being a red-green law deck, and then later on you play a law, you pick up the 1 cost Nami, and you play a 3 cost, something like Roanoa Zorro, for instance, and then you basically played a 3 cost as a 1 cost, and you've got the skill from Nami at the same time. It is, it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. Very cool card. So we've got page 1 and another Usopp. Okay, nice. For anyone keeping score, we've currently pulled, this is the last pack from the first half of the box, and we have pulled ourselves 3 of the 7 super rares, and no secret rare / alternate art, but we have pulled the Don. Okay, that's where we are. I do love how Bandai, they do a Digimon as well. They are very, very generous with the pull rates of the boxes. It's very nice. What we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got ourselves Beppo and Miss All Day Sunday. I will say though, like, I would love to pull something like a Manga Shanks or an alternate art Nami. The kind of cards I just cannot justify going and buying because they're just way too expensive right now, and I don't think they'll ever go down. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to peek behind the curtain here. I just got to peek at that. That is the last card in the pack. That is a leader back, not a card back. So I think that means we have an alternate art leader in this pack. I think that's what it means. Obviously, Roanoa Zorro, probably the best from OP01. Don't want Don Quixote Flamingo, because I've already got that one. I wouldn't mind Kaido. I like Kaido as a character. It's kind of cool. Oh, is it going to be? Am I misreading it? We got Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Jethawk. Hey, it's Kozuki Oden. It was an alternate art leader. Nice. I love the alternate art leaders. The foil and the texturing, just the pattern, it all just really comes together. Obviously, we know in OP03 they're really changing how the alternate arts work. But for now, yeah, this is cool. I tell you what, I'll be honest with you, I did not really have space in the budget this month for buying a box of Romance Dawn, because I wasn't expecting to be able to. I hadn't set the budget aside for it. But, you know, if you guys are watching this and you know stuff about the One Piece TCG, you'll know at this stage that basically, if you have an opportunity to go and buy Romance Dawn at or below retail, you jump at the opportunity. You kind of have to nowadays, right? It's a really good set, incidentally. I just love the One Piece TCG. Right, we've got Black Maria. Hey, Crocodile! Nice! So, that means that all we need now, so we pulled 4 of our 7 super rares. There are 3 super rares remaining, and we just need the Monkey D. Luffy. That's the one we need now. Oh my goodness. If we can pull Monkey D. Luffy and say Shanks, this is actually like the perfect box. Because it's then got all the cards I wanted and kind of needed for my collection, plus an alternate art leader in Kozuki Oden. That's nice. And of course, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of commons, uncommons, rares, etc. that we need for deck building. Obviously, with the super rares, if you're building around, if you're building a deck, you're going to need to go buy some super rares unless you buy a ridiculous amount of product. That's just the way it goes. Oh, Akiku's a very good card. Sees a lot of playing green for resting characters. So, you're going to, if you're buying a green deck, you're either going to have to open a bunch of boxes, or you're going to have to go and buy some Eustace, Captain Kidd, and Trafalgar Law super rares. It sucks, but that's the way it is. If you're playing, say Paramount War, if you're playing Edward Newgate, you're going to need, 3 or 4 of the super rare Edward Newgate, so you're either going to have to open a bunch of boxes or go and, buy them. But when it comes to commons, rares, and uncommons, you open a couple of boxes, and you've pretty much got what you need. And that's kind of awesome, because it means you can basically make any deck you want, and all you need to do is go and buy a few super rares, which, yes, I know aren't super cheap and blah, 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 but still, you go buy them, and you are good to go. As a side note, I've got 3 super rares still coming. At least 2 of them have to be ones I've already pulled, And I've already got Kid. So if I could have like a Kaido and a Roanoa Zoro, that would be cool. They'd probably be my preferences. I know you don't get to choose, but it would still be nice. Oh, there's a super rare in here. Hey, it's a Monkey D. Luffy. Sweet. Okay. So, we have opened up 5 of our 7 super rares, and we've got the 3 we needed. Which means the only card I don't have from the set to put into my binder to have a complete set of Romance Dawn, not including super alternate arts, I'm not rich, is Shanks. And technically I've got alternate art Yamato rather than regular Yamato, but I'm actually kind of alright with that. That'll do just fine. So, that's cool. So now it's what's the other secret rare / alternate art, and is there maybe a third? Because there's different, I forget exactly how it breaks down, but there's different configurations for what you can get in a box. And there's going to be 2 more super rares. And if I could be greedy, I would love it to be Kaido and Zoro. So we've got Queen and Nico Robin. Nico Robin, very cool card. When attacking, you get to KO a weak character. We see that seeing a lot of play. It's quite nice because, you know, having done the treasure cut, I'll tell you what, like, don't get me wrong, I prep hard when I'm casting. And any of you that know me will know that's true. I prep very hard when I'm casting. And I went into the treasure cup armed with all the knowledge I needed to cast the treasure cup. But there is nothing like sitting and watching an entire tournament unfold. And I'm sure you get a better view of it as a caster than you do as a player. Just because you get to walk around if your game finishes early, you get to chat to the judges, etc. I really do think you learn more as a caster than you do as a player. Just purely in terms of how the format's shaken out. Plus, of course, as a caster, you're going to be able to chat to somebody who's got the breakdown of decks. You got a lot more time to kind of walk around and see various things. It's really awesome. You get a really good kind of bird's eye view of the tournament. And it's just really nice being able to kind of wander around and just see everything that's going on, you know, in the tournament as a whole. It's really rather lovely. Okay, Scratchman of Pooh. There's your Tony Chopper. We got ourselves Jack. Ooh, a king. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't my preference for super rare. But, again, there were 3 super rares I didn't have from my last box. I have pulled all of them in this box. There can be no complaints, ladies and gentlemen. And we got an alternate art leader. And not every box has an alternate art leader. So, yeah. We got an alternate art leader, and we got the 3 super rares I was after. There is still one super rare hiding in this box. And there should be an alternate art / secret rare. So, you know, Manga Shanks. Because so far, I'll be honest with you, this box is awesome. Oh, it's Queen. Is that? Is that the alternate art? It's not got the right... It's very textured. Very textured. But it's got the right... what do you call it? Let me double check this. Because it's got the kind of... Because usually you can tell the alternate arts from the borders. So let me just go and double check this ever so quickly. By the way, if you need to look up anything One Piece TCG related, onepiece-cardgame.dev, it's amazing. Yes, it is the alternate art of Queen. Okay, I was not going crazy. The texture is really what gave it away there. So... Oh, and it's a rare that looks like a super rare. Of course, it is an alternate art. Oh, off the screen a little bit. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's an alternate art I didn't have. That's not too bad. So, we've got 3 packs left. We should have minimum 1 super rare. There is a chance that there's another chase card in here, but minimum we're going to get 1 super rare. But I'll be honest with you, I got the 3 super rares I was missing, and I got an alternate art leader. It's, yeah, I'm calling this a success. Plus, of course, I somehow managed to find this below retail, which is absurd at this stage. Oh, there's a Yuta and an Uta and a Kozuki Momonosuke. So, yeah, finishing off then. Going back to, we've got 2 packs left. One of them has a super rare in. I've not miscounted, have I? No, I haven't. So going back to the whole reprint thing that we started talking about. I know that we're in a situation where the product is hard to find, and I know it's not out there everywhere. But like I say, my local toy store just had a delivery of this today, literally today, and I happened to phone on the right day. And I've told you this kind of stuff before. Make friends. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, Thunder Bagua. Make friends with your local toy store. Make friends with your local game store. Any store that you know that sells cards, make friends with them. My wife has a friend who works in a bookshop that sells trading cards. And I was kind of asking her today, like, hey, why don't you sell One Piece? Also, if you start selling One Piece, give us a shout, would you? Right, there should be a super rare in here. I don't think I've miscounted. There should be a 7th super rare. So there should be one in this pack. Which means it's probably not going to be a chase card, which is a little bit sad. So they are out there, and they are still coming. It just takes a while. Oh, it's Kinemon. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It wasn't the Kaido or Zoro I really wanted, but then again, we got Kaido and Zoro in the previous box. So, oh, and there's a rare Nami in there as well. So, we got for me personally, this is a great box. We got a box topper I didn't already have. We got our 7 super rares, but it included the 3 that I didn't already have. And we got an alternate art leader as well. And the Queen, take it on. I mean, it's a good card, to be fair. The Queen sees a bunch of play. It's just not, it wasn't my preference, but it's not a bad pull by any stretch. I know that the restocks are not absolutely ubiquitous. I know that it's not super easy to go into any shop and buy it right now. I am well aware of all of this. But they're out there. And stock is still coming in. And this is still happening. And it's only going to happen more as time goes by. And I, for one, am delighted. So yeah, hopefully in the next few days we'll have an opening of Paramount War. That will be amazing. But for now, or it might have already happened and then this comes out. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, you know the deal. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about Romance Dawn. Tell me if you found it, etc. And make friends with any local stores that sell cards. That's what's the tip of the day. But yeah, you know the deal. Look after yourselves till next time. Check out the Patreon. Bye!